Live at Lunch is brought to you in part by Benderubel Sound, providing sound services to the Front Range and the Wyoming region. Information is available by contacting Adam Bender at benderubelsound.com.
This is KRFC Fort Collins, and our next program is Live.
Welcome to Wednesday's Live at Lunch. In the studio today, we have Tajlyn.
Come a long, long way. Don't jump the gun to feel the irony. Now I can't see that there's not one reason that I found that is the answer. Maybe you got what you want to be thinking through. Step aside and watch a different point of view, yeah. You got it by belief, so the world is full of greedy things. Or you're wearing battles on your sleeve. Wait now, what's to say? Life's a war now. Where's your brave and hey now, hey now? It's poisoning. Little patience. Assume the worst of me, and I won't be lying for myself to make believe. Can't deny there's no point to this suffering. Wait now, what's to say? Life's a war now. Where's your brave and hey now, hey now? It's poisoning. It's poisoning. It's poisoning.
We have all the way. Are you currently based in Cincinnati?
No, that's
you were all the way from Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. Started off Cincinnati.
And you're now based in?
Like the Fort Collins area, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you'd moved to Fort Collins.
Well.
You weren't very specific on your website, which is yourname.com.
Yes.
Let's do it again. Tajlyn, which is interesting because it's not spelled that way. It is in your mind, but in my mind it isn't. So it's TAJLYN.
Yes.
.com.
Mm-hmm.
I was there last night, I guess. And it was really nice of you. Thank you for putting KRFC on your webpage.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
We'll decide at the end if we're happy about that.
Yeah.
See, that's my humor again. Sorry about that. Cassandra is also here. Cassandra is sitting in as a sister. And to remind me to get close to the microphone, remind me of the other jobs that you do with the band.
I do the graphic design, video, photography, website stuff, and roadie stuff.
Did you design?
Driver.
You're a driver, okay. Yeah. Did you design the website?
I did.
Oh, excellent. Mm-hmm. Would you say it's easy?
Easy? Yeah, sometimes it's frustrating,
right,
but I like it. I love it.
Because I know they have these formats, we'll call it.
Codings and stuff?
Yeah, that you can plug into, so to speak. But I still admire anybody that could do that. I am computer literate. I know I'm old, but never mind. I got you smiling. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. That was called Battles.
Yes.
Of the spirit, the soul, or physical?
I'm guessing the soul.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soul music.
Yeah.
You told me it was indie rock.
Yeah, alternative rock.
Right. Or alternative rock.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to play a lot of music, so we'll go back and make you do more.
Okay. This one is a new one. It's called White Dwarf. Send me away to find you. So many times you've strayed. I wonder where you've gone. I'm drenched in silence by your deed. It's been so long, sighing. Maybe I will find you walking in. There's no answer as to why this all began. Summer's come and gone, just leave me hanging, pondering the words that I could say. To bring it back to stay. Matter my reaction. This can't be any worse now. The time's gone away. So maybe I will find you walking in. There's no answer as to why this all began. Maybe I will find you walking in. There's no answer as to why this all began. Travel light, right along. Foolish sight is only what is shown. No matter what is known, this phony wise world. What's to know? No, no, I don't know. Maybe I will find you walking in. There's no answer as to why this all began. Maybe I will find you walking in. Just remind me that you had luminous,
From my knowledge, Tajlyn left home with a tent and 6 instruments. Did you say 2 years ago?
Oh, this was
Ish.
actually back in October, but I left.
Oh, this
yeah.
past year. Okay.
Yeah, that was for a tour I did on
Well,
the California coast,
all right.
the northern California coast.
But
Yeah.
you literally did that. I assume you had a vehicle.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we rented
what
a-
was that? A
That was a little car,
Yeah, it was
and
like
we
a-
packed it full.
Yeah,
and we
6
tented
instruments.
it.
yeah.
We packed it full, and it was one of those little Mazda.
I thought it was like a Ford Focus or something.
Oh, it was a Ford Focus.
I don't know, but we were lucky that we're only 5
And
foot.
you ended up with a tent and 6 instruments at the end?
Mhm.
Okay,
No,
great.
yeah, we were tenting it.
Yeah.
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 Well, Tajlyn has 6 instruments, but only, well, in the story, but only 3 today. The so those of you listening and have noticed that a singer-songwriter with a guitar is not guitar, but a guitar is a normal thing.
Yeah.
But we have a drum set, which is a foot set, which is kind of cool. So you're a one-man band with drums, and then the other one is that you have a didgeridoo.
Yeah.
Now, is that going to be a one-song opportunity,
Possibly 2.
or even 2?
Yeah.
Is it the instrument of the whole song?
No.
No, it's just a few
Yeah,
notes.
I mean, I haven't figured out how to sing and play didgeridoo at the same time, so.
Well, we were talking about before, and those of you who know didgeridoos, it kind of goes on and it drones a little bit like a bagpipe. And you were talking about that, and your technique is
Well, circular breathing. like-
circular.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you want
Can
me
you
to-
can you just play a
Play?
little bit just for a few seconds
Oh,
on
yeah.
the didgeridoo? Excellent. Now, I was watching the cheeks go in and out a little bit like
Yeah.
a trumpet player. Was it Dizzy Gillespie used to have these big cheeks?
Yeah.
Yours are just going in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's circular breathing.
Yeah.
We won't ask any more questions. If you want to know about it, Google circular breathing. Don't try it at home.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to learn, you just try blowing bubbles in your water and just try to keep going and going and going.
Yeah. Do you breathe in through the nose?
Yes.
Okay, and that's the only two things you need to know. Bubbles and noses. Okay. I got Cassandra smiling now. That's good. All right, back to the music.
All right. This is actually, those first two are actually from my next album, but this one is from my first album, and it's called Won't Be Heard. There's no vibrance around me. Thoughts keep hiding inside my mind. Restrain my words for now. Calling, I won't be heard. Voices start. Time's gone. Speak freely, there's no reason to believe it. I still keep fighting to say what's mine. Feels better than till now. Calling, what I'll say when it all comes out, who knows? Not me, it's over. Now believe the calm is over now, over now, yeah.
Excellent didgeridoo.
Thank you.
We had a call in. I'll do that right now. Tajlyn. It was actually addressed to Taj. Is that your shortened version?
Yeah, people call me Taj. Some people
Okay.
call me T.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call you Tajlyn because it's
Okay.
a beautiful name.
Well, thank
Never
you.
heard of it before. And the question or the statement was, and so it's addressed to Taj, you're not just good, you're damn good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So would I thank the listener for calling in and thank you for such nice words.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
And let me just clarify, I really didn't understand until you told me just on air that you're now based in Fort Collins?
Oh, for the time being, yeah.
You mean for 3 weeks?
Well, yeah, for the past 3 weeks. So, yeah.
I know, but what's the future hold?
I'm actually going to be starting a tour
Mm-hmm.
in like a few weeks, maybe like a month.
July.
July? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going back home for a bit, and then
Now, home is?
Ohio.
Ohio. That's
where,
what I thought.
That's
I mean,
where I
I-
sprouted up, started in Ohio.
I know,
you
but I thought you'd said that you were now based in Fort Collins. You mean for 3 weeks as opposed to the next rest of your life?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
just want to clarify
yeah.
because you'd mentioned Avogadro's number open mic, and you got there at 1 minute after 7,
Yes,
and were
yes.
disappointed.
Yes. No, I mean, yeah, disappointed because missed
No, I mean
the
because
opportunity.
you wanted to sign up. I didn't
Yeah,
mean you
yeah,
were disappointed
very-
by the venue. And
Oh, no,
the-
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
that was
no, I
an
understand.
amazing venue.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah.
So you got to be there at least 1 minute before 7.
Yes, I would suggest like a half an hour. Like we
I
like
don't
to
know.
get there like
Right.
at least 30 minutes
Right.
to an hour before. Yeah, but
Yeah, it's a sought after venue. The Avogadro's number open night, I believe, is always heavily attended.
yeah. There was a lot of people there, wasn't
Mm-hmm.
there?
Yeah, it's packed.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of you coming to Fort Collins, living here, and wanting to get into the music scene. And then you talked about gigs, and the gig, what's next Thursday,
Thursday.
Yeah,
is down
Thursday.
in Boulder. So you don't actually have anything this time visiting Fort Collins as a gig.
No, the closest one would be Boulder, and then I have one in Longmont on Independence Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just booked that one yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
So
July
they're
4th
they're
and
popping up
Longmont,
like
yeah.
Okay.
yes.
And you'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. And you mentioned the track was off your CD, which is called New Element from
Yeah.
2011.
Yeah, it's the name of the album, and then
Right.
that song was called "Won't Be Heard."
Right. And the new one is coming out in about a year or less.
Yeah, hopefully.
And it's
So,
got to
I
be
mean,
produced still.
Yeah, I gotta record it and all that, but yeah.
That's back in Ohio. Cincinnati.
Well, I've recorded that one in Cincinnati, but
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going to record this next one.
Because you're always on the road now.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
roadies. The two of you travel. Is it still whatever it was, a Ford Escort?
No, that was a rental.
Right.
Yeah.
Now with the help of great friends and
Right.
family, we
Yes,
have a
yeah.
Moved
more
up.
usable car.
Yeah, huge Suburban. We named
Yes.
it Mondo.
Right.
Mondo.
Mondo. Is that a segue to a song, Mondo?
No,
Some people have songs about their vehicles, by the way.
no, I should
You
probably
might
do
need
that.
to
Mondo,
do that,
yeah.
yeah.
Rachel
Yeah.
Stecker, who's up there on the wall with her poster, she's from California, and her bus is called Patience. And she has a song about busing, about being in a bus. Anyway,
yeah.
work on that one. If you're going
Yeah,
to keep
yeah.
the van, I mean, if you're going to move on to something bigger and better.
Yeah.
Back to the music.
Okay. Let's see. This next one, I'll do another one from New Element. Let's see. This one's called Reflection. Goes a little bit like this. All is moving to a single melody. I hold my head like I got somewhere to be. I look in a window, and all I see, a reflection is cooler than the real thing. That's what I like about it. always moving through many melodies. Hold my head like I got nowhere to be. Look in the mirror, and all I see, a reflection is cooler than the real thing. That's what I like about it.
Tajlyn will be based in Fort Collins until July the 15th, and I'm sure if there's a venue listening, I guess a person with a venue, who would love to have you play anytime through July the 15th. You're free all the time, is that about right? Ish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for when I'm sleeping.
Well, if you sleep in the evenings, it's not going to work out.
No, I'm actually,
Right.
I wake up early.
Oh, you're an early bird, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's not going to work out with a music career.
No.
The .com is Tajlyn.com, and I'll just say it again, TAJLYN.com. And that's where there's a contact information. Would you answer emails-ish thing, whatever, quickly?
Yeah, pretty
if there's
quickly, yeah.
If there's a venue listening.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that will work for you, but there's no reason it's 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
And your music is appreciated.
Oh.
KRFC loves you.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
Oh, okay. You know, we did one of those. Somebody sang a falling in love song or I love you kind of thing, looking at me. So I said, "Oh my God, are we engaged?"
Oh,
and then she played a breaking up song.
Oh gosh.
So it was
wow.
over within 3 minutes.
That sounds like a lot in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a hectic period. Yes, I'm talking because you're tuning, and that's not a.
I'm having a hard time clapping, and because I haven't watched her play live in like a few months,
Right.
and so now it's like I'm all excited.
You are?
I am.
This is your excited.
This is my excited.
There you are. Now you
Now
sound
I'm
excited.
We have weird excitement issues.
You do?
Yeah.
We're monotone.
Yeah, like a lot of times people be like, "Aren't you excited?" I'm just like, "Yeah."
Yep, that's
So
about it.
excited.
That was excited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I know I won't be perplexed by your quietness.
Yeah.
You're not twin sisters. I can tell
No.
that you are sisters.
Yeah, it's been more often people have been asking us if we're twins.
Right.
Yeah.
And who's the elder?
Moi.
Cassandra is the
Yes.
elder, and she speaks French. Parlez-vous français?
Un peu, little.
Petit peu?
Yeah.
Oh,
Unpoo.
charming.
What's that unpoo mean?
A little.
A little?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah,
I don't know like any.
petit déjeuner?
Yeah.
The
It sounds like
small
mayonnaise.
lunch is breakfast. Anyway, moving right along. For those of you who don't know French, sorry. And those of you who do, I'm sorry as well. We murdered it.
Oh, man.
Yes.
No. another time out for drinking water. Although
Water.
you have some tea with you, I know.
Tea's for later.
Ah, afternoon tea. You said in,
Yes, it will be afternoon tea.
You said in English.
Afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea.
Afternoon.
That's the proper way of saying it. Where I grew up, it was afternoon tea. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
But the proper way, afternoon tea.
Oh, with the oh.
So we got an English lesson and a French lesson.
Yes.
We won't apologize this time. I'm Phillip, the host, and those of you who don't know, I'm English. And we have Adam back there playing with his knobs and stuff, slidey things. He's the tech, and we thank you, Adam, for being the tech. And I'm going to just take a short commercial break to say KRFC depends on volunteers, and we are noticing a lack of techs, hosts, and then there are people who book you, meaning the performers. And I was trying to decide, we've asked before, those of you who are interested in volunteering, it's very easy. You just go to krfcfm.org or call on number 970-221-5075 to get information. And one of the problems is it's noon till 1, it's live. So there's no opportunity to record it the night before. And so we need people who are, well, not bored, but have free time. Maybe they're bored as well. Who are free between, say, 11 and 1:30 for the 3 different jobs, although I guess booking people is any time of the day. So 2 different jobs, tech and host. So I'm just going to make an outreach type thing to those people who are retired. Because I'm retarded and retired. And I have enjoyed doing this for 10 years, and I was retired the whole time. So maybe those of you who are listening are retired or know somebody who's bored and has free time 7 days a week and would like to come here to KRFC and do some volunteering. So that's my plug to get volunteers. Now, you're going to be on the radio again shortly, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Not here.
Yeah.
But in
Lafayette.
Boulder.
Boulder. Yeah.
What kind of a program is it?
It's called Backstage with the Sound Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on Greenlight Radio.
Will it be similar to this, meaning talking and playing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know we had competition. That's in the evening, too.
Yeah.
So, what did you say, 6?
5?
Yeah.
I mean, it's live still.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not really competition because you could listen to this in the
I was just
afternoon.
kidding.
And
You're right. Yeah. No, it's just that we have heard that there are other live music programs around the country.
So, I mean, it's
but
not like, there's another.
But this is too close.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do that because you've been tuning, and now you can play for us.
Okay. This next one is called In the Sand. It's inspired by Bruce Lee. Means nothing as it lands. Where's the water for it's too dry? Been searching for the waves, hope it goes and yet it stays. Where you finally get your tide high, so high it drifts away from you onto another while you're running from the day. With every little thing you say, feeling like there's nothing for you now. Daydream goes on, now moves along. It's been days and things stay the same. Repetition takes no change. Distant waters still remain. Will you try and alter your mind? This time to see no range will do. still afraid to feel the rain. The future's far but near, right now is all too clear. Won't find out about it until it's all gone. Running from the day with everything you say. You won't give, you won't give, you won't give. You forget to live. Is what you get. Give it all you got, well, that makes up for the times you lost. Oh, while you were running from the day with everything you say, feeling like there's nothing for you now. It's been so long, you just can't take it. Find the ends and break it. Watching as the world comes falling down. Watching as the world comes falling down. Oh, you were running from the day with every little thing you say, feeling like there's nothing for you now. It's been so long, you just can't take it. You find the ends and break it. Watching as the world comes falling down. Pebble in the sand, pebble in the sand, pebble in the sand, just a pebble in the sand.
In the studio, Tajlyn, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Pleasure to
I've said
be
that
here.
Before. And I've got to say that today's singer-songwriter, which is Wednesday, tomorrow Thursday, Bill Smith, doesn't say, but he might be singer-songwriter. On Friday, the Ghost of Joseph Bach. I was listening to their music because I shall be back on Friday, and they are, I guess, I'll say bluegrassy, but very pleasant to listen to. I do my homework because the internet is so cool.
Yes,
we have a
is.
calendar. I cut and paste the artist into search, and so far everybody for months and years, I don't know how long it's been, has been the first entry. There's sometimes a little confusion because the names are, two groups are the same, but you just
Yeah.
put music in and pop, it brings the person up. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
You're number one for sure with
Oh.
your name.
Yeah.
You figured that one out. We talked about that
Yeah.
before. It was clever of you to be born and raised that way. I was intrigued by your family history. I learned from Cassandra that Dad is a mortician. Like somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
And Mom is a belly dancer. What is the national heritage?
She's Irish.
An Irish belly dancer. Okay. Because I know Middle East is where the belly dancer
Yeah.
originates.
Well,
Usually.
she didn't start belly dancing until she was like 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're telling how old she is.
Know how old she was.
So that means she's
Which-
older. Anyway.
She doesn't mind. I don't think so.
Yeah, Four Corners has something called New West Fest. And
New
on
West Fest?
stage, we've had belly dancers. I don't know how many years. So, yeah, I mean, people can learn to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I always think that maybe people from the East, Middle East, are better at it. Could I say that? No.
I don't know. I mean, they come from the roots, so they know like what's up.
Mm-hmm.
We because it gets filtered by coming overseas and Americanizing it, I guess.
You might be agreeing with me a little bit,
Maybe.
even though your mom does it.
No, I mean,
Her troop's really good,
Yeah, her
though.
troop's
They're
really
pretty
good.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
How many in a troop?
Well, she dances with 2 troops. The more advanced troop, I think they have like 5 or 6.
Anaya gypsy dancers.
Anaya gypsies.
No, they do solos and group performances. I mean, you can do solo, obviously. But they do 5 at a time sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the troop that my mom's in, it varies. I think they've had like at least 10 people.
Up there.
Yeah, at once.
Right.
Yeah, and I've drummed for them a few times, which is really fun.
Right, because
challenging too.
They need a beat.
Yeah, yeah.
There's more to it than just dancing bellies or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, I love segues. Do you have a belly dance song, in any sense of the word? And you can stretch.
No.
No, it's a shame, right?
Yeah.
You have to work on that.
Yeah. It's always work in progress. So.
Right.
Yeah.
In that case, you may play whatever you wish.
Okay. Let's see. This next one, actually, I have a music video for it. It's on YouTube, but this one's called Mood Killer. Here it goes. Daydreaming, I'm in such a bliss. Imagination is streaming out in the openness. There's silence, no violence. I feel the excitement that seeps through these moments till you hurt. I got a heartbeat now when you want it gone. Any mood killer's gonna ride along that one-way road with no end. I got a heartbeat now when you want it gone. Any mood killer's gonna sing that song and I will not listen.
I see. You stop on a dime sometimes.
Yeah.
No one of these. Sometimes some people do the extra strum, and then you start, oops, I can't talk. You have to do the strum, and then I get to talk. I wanted to focus for a moment on Cassandra, and I'm trying to think what the question was. Your musical instrument, the clarinet, for example, is not in the truck.
No.
Oh, there's Suburban.
Get one.
Yeah.
Really?
I was really good in middle and high school.
You didn't play in high school.
I played. Oh, I did
It was in middle school.
Middle school. All
Just
right.
to remind you,
7th
these are
grade
sisters.
High school.
Yeah. Not that you fight.
You didn't play in high school.
You didn't play in high school.
Well, Tajlyn has 20 years experience, it says on the webpage. I came back to the question. I've got to ask it now. You're a camera person, and that's a video as well as I mean, it's small, but it takes videos. That's the way it is these days. But you're not what I'll call a static camera person.
No, because I don't even know what that is.
Well, you mean you just sit there and hold it?
Oh.
You're moving all over the place.
Yeah.
And you
Get the weird artsy
get the
shots.
angles.
Yeah.
So you're an artsy kind of photographer. I know a photographer, and he does the same thing. He goes at an angle.
Yeah.
But the question I really have is, will this be YouTube, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. By tonight.
By tonight. Do I get the CD with the sound? Because right now, I can't even hear her singing really. But
Oh, you don't have your headphones on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if we were to check sometime in the future,
yeah, it'll be
our
up there.
website is tajlyn.com, TAJLYN.com, and I saw your reference to YouTube. Let's see it. It's easy to get to. How many? I thought I saw about 5, or are they more through your website? Video.
Social
The
media
videos?
stuff or videos?
How many?
How many videos are on our YouTube? Oh, you've got a bunch now.
Maybe
Yeah,
30.
a bunch.
30 or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get down all 30, but I mean, it's going to be more than 30 soon.
Yeah.
They're going to be KRFC, and I know that in the background, not everybody knows this, but the studio has tons of posters,
I was filming them.
and they will be
Yes.
in the background.
Yes.
Yep.
I want to film
Yeah.
the clock too.
The clock, yes, the clock has. It's interesting. If that appears on the website, that's cool, because the clock gives the host instructions.
Yeah.
We knew what to do before anyone got here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not supposed to talk all the time.
No.
We're supposed to get you to talk.
Okay.
Do another solo, would you, just for 10 seconds on the didgeridoo?
Didgeridoo?
Because it's such a cool instrument.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Adam had to jump and change things back there, but it came through on my headphones
cool.
perfectly, so that was cool. What's it called when you do the record player backwards and forwards?
Oh,
that thing, right? Because you were doing that
yeah.
on the didgeridoo, and that's cool.
Yeah. Oh. Hand motions.
Mm-hmm.
Like little ticks.
Right,
Musical ticks.
right.
We all got our things we could
Yeah,
do.
but I mean, that was much more complicated than the first time.
Oh, yeah.
So if you maybe play it the third time, it's going to get even more complicated.
Yeah?
I just want to comment on, I did this before the show, that if you had the CD in your hands called New Element from 2011, the first track is called Drift 1, first take-ish, 43 seconds. Then we dropped down to 20 seconds for a Drift 2, and a Drift 3 is 17 seconds. So I was commenting in a humorous way that by the time you got to 10, you wouldn't be playing at all. And then you ruined my story. A Drift 4 is 3 minutes and 21. Is there any explanation to that? Why it got shorter and then went boom, long?
It was just a sporadic thing. It has a mind of its own.
Well, I mean, but you not dedicated, but I mean, this is imprinted forever in your CD.
Yeah.
So there must have been something that happened in your head. To reprise, when you play it, reprise, or say it in English, reprise.
Yeah.
If you start off with a longer song and then you give the, bring back the theme, usually that's second and third and fourth. You did the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, just jumbling things up.
I love
out of
giving people a
sequence.
hard time.
What?
asking questions that even I don't know the answer to.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. I don't know.
Well, it's worth thinking about these things my way. I got you both laughing again. We have to make sure that we get. I think we might get 3 tracks in. Let's go back to the music.
Okay.
Yep.
This next one is called, if I can remember it. That's not what it's called. Not a Problem. Spell through the night, and as the air stays still, keep our shields up bright to make way through the jungle. The canopy is swelling, fear is just beginning. Don't look back now. Protection of the priceless, thieves take from lives behind us. Now have a chance to be forgotten. Oh, we'll ride on all night long through the wind and fire. We'll ride on until we die. That's not a problem. Clearing up ahead, but still we move. Eyes gaze from the highlands as we move on through. Trespass makes them ferocious. Penalty looks upon us, but mercy now. The voice just has ended. With feeling that there was a chance to be forgotten. Oh, we'll ride on all night long through the wind and fire. We'll ride on until we die. That's not a problem. Ride on all night long through the wind and fire. Ride on until we die. That's not a problem. Clearing through the light, barefoot and then bruised, trying to compromise, ending we'll choose. Yeah. All night long through the wind and fire, right on till we die. That's not a problem. Right on, all night long. Right on, all night long. Oh yeah, right on, all night long. Through the wind and fire. Right on until we die. That's not a problem. Right on, all night long through the wind and fire. Right on until we die. That's not a problem. 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 No, not a problem.
Now that's the first for Live at Lunch a didgeridoo solo. I mean, I've been forcing you to play just so that we could hear it, but that was a live solo.
Yeah. I need to get multiple ones so I can just do it different keys because really,
Yes.
yeah.
It's
And they have slide didgeridoos, which I want to get one. So I mean, you can
yeah.
slide it, make different
I was
notes.
talking about something like an 8-foot, maybe even 9-foot long that was really
Yeah.
bass.
Man, that's like double my height.
Hmm.
It's Insane.
I want to make a comment, and then we get back to the music. And that is that those of you who have decided to volunteer but were afraid, in other words, you will ask and you would come to here, but you're afraid you don't know how to do it. I should have mentioned that we train. We train people to be hosts, and we train people to be techs. So it's really virtually no knowledge, experience. There's no resume. There's no interview. Well, there's an interview, but not against a resume of previous hosting and teching. It's an advantage, but not required. All right. We got time for two. I'm going to get you playing again.
I think this next one, newer one, it's called Bitter. You make me bitter. I liked it better before you came around here. Tell me what to do with myself. I got these feelings of my own, just fade away. Leave me alone. Caught in a backdraft, but I'll get my life back, even if it's not today. Yeah, I got the motion to take me further than any of your dream, I'd say. Yeah, you keep pulling just a little, but there are no strings tying me down to your level. So just sit on the sidelines. It's about time that you left this game. It's my time to play. Caught in a backdraft, but I got my life back, even if it's not today. Yeah, I got the motion to take me further than any of your dream, I'd say. Yeah, and I walk into a world, into that world I walk, into that world, and then I walk into that world. You are far, far from that world. I walk into that world. Caught in a backdraft, and I got my life back, and now it's here to stay. I got the motion that took me further than any of your dream, I say. And I'm still going, yeah, yeah. And I'm still going, yeah, yeah. And I'm still going, yeah, 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 yeah. Still going.
And that was that. I have to make a comment about the drum set. If you walked into a drum store, they'd have one of these, definitely?
No.
No. Okay. Well, what's the story then?
It's a Farmer foot drum.
Right.
A man named Pete Farmer,
Right.
genius man. He actually makes these by hand, and you got a special order them.
Okay. Well, that's worth knowing. But if you were what did you call it again?
Farmer foot drum.
Foot drum. So
Yeah.
if you were to Google foot drum and you get the farmer, then you've got the place. And it means that you can do things with your hands and play drums as well. So you could knit, for example.
Yeah, I juggle sometimes.
Juggle, right.
Do the exercise band.
Exercise. Right.
Rubik's Cube was a difficult one. I still haven't figured that
Oh,
out.
I know, because you got to twist as
Yeah.
well as use your feet.
Colors.
We were talking earlier about your dexterity
Yeah.
or ability to do two things at once. Do you actually, do the circle on your tummy as well as hit your head with your hand? Not very well. Okay. I'm going to thank you for coming to the studio. We have in the studio Tajlyn, that's your stage name and your real name, of course. And Cassandra is here as well, the driver and general roadie techie thing.
Artist.
And that's right, you did the graphics
Yes.
for the CD, and you will continue to do so
Yes.
as long as you don't fall out. You were a little bit tight there one time. Between the two of you fighting,
Oh,
but that's a rare thing. Oh, good. So it brings us to the end of the show. I think I said thank you for coming, but I'll do it again. thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And we are happy to have done that. If you're a musician out there, you can also play on KRFC's Live at Lunch. You need to send a demonstration kind of CD thing in to qualify, and that can be found on krfcfm.org or 970-221-5075. I guess Googling Live at Lunch gets you there, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, play us out. What are you going to play?
I'm going to play a song called Never the Same. I don't really know where I am. Feels like I should go and I'll pretend that I'm right where I want. But it's never the same. Oh, 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 oh. Am I ever gonna find the road to a place that livens up my soul? It's been a long time, I know, and everything around me is old. What happens every day, lightning. Ooh. What is going on with this place? My eyes are seeing things go to waste. That is not what I want, and it's never the same. It's been a long time, I know, and everything around me is old. It happens every day, lightning. Ooh. My mind runs around day to day. Think of what it's like if I stay. That is not what I want. Never the same. Oh, 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 oh. Am I ever gonna find the road, the place that livens up my soul? It's been a long time, I know, and everything around me is old. It happens every day. You came a long way. Oh, please take me with you. And I said, oh, I got that traveling fever. How soon can we leave from here? Please take me with you. And I gotta go. I gotta go. And I gotta go.
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch on KRFC Fort Collins.
Live at Lunch is brought to you in part by Benderubel Sound, providing sound services to the Front Range and the Wyoming region. Information is available by contacting Adam Bender at benderubelsound.com.
Live at Lunch airs 5 days a week, noon to 1, Monday through Friday.
Right here on 88.9 FM.
If you're interested in performing on Live at Lunch, fill out a submission form on our website
at krfcfm.org.
If you'd like to volunteer to help produce Live at Lunch,
give us a call at 970-221-5075.
Thanks for listening to Live at Lunch, and stay tuned for more great music on KRFC.